take the lead among all radio station. Emirate Radio, the station of your choice. We take the lead among all radio station.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to today's newspaper review on Emirate Radio. We are located behind Federal Ministry of Environment of Ojeba with the law in Kwara State, Nigeria. And happy Maulud Nabi to all Muslim ulama out there. I am Misturah Issa, and with me,
I am Latifah Ibrahim-Arowona. As you can see, the studio is filled with all the English newspaper review people today, as it's a special Friday edition. So with me this morning as well is
Alima Abdulsalam,
our beautiful radio baby girl,
and by the left side,
Najeebat, Oyerinde.
All right, welcome and stay with us as we bring you the newspaper making waves this morning. And the newspaper we have this morning are
the Punch newspaper, Daily Post newspaper, the Guardian, the Royal newspaper, and the Nation newspaper.
Okay, so stay with us as we take you through the headlines first and then the news in details.
Starting on the Punch newspaper here with me, Oyerinde man are arrested for raping 4-year-old people.
Still on the Punch newspaper with you this morning, CBT. WAEC mandates 250 computers, CCTV for participating schools.
Declare national emergency, Northern Elder State, Tinubu.
Okay, on the Daily Post newspaper this morning, maternal child mortality remains alarming in Kano. Cherishes raises concerns.
Also on the Guardian newspaper, husband kills wife in Ilori community.
Oh, that's sad. Still on the Daily Post newspaper this morning, El Rufai governed Kaduna with ignorance. Ex-Kupa candidate Asake. Is it Asake or Asake? Yeah, Asake.
On Royal News, Nigerian we had as Tinubu depart for France, UK on vacation.
Okay, I need some vacation myself. Still on the Daily Post newspaper this morning, no distraction can stop Tinubu. APC chairman, I think you already took that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Still on the Daily Post newspaper this morning, Benue farmer loses finger, suffers severe injuries in fresh herdsman's attack.
Also on the Nation, Tinubu meets Ibas ahead to Rivers emergency rule.
All right, and on the Nation newspaper this morning, CVR, Akwa Ibom, Kano, Sokoto lead INEC in-person registration. Still on the Nation newspaper this morning, Nigerian politics full of liars, betrayers, says Jonathan. So I think that's on the newspaper headlines this morning.
Let's dive into this story. On the Punch newspaper here with me, Oyerinde man arrested for raping 4-year-old people. The Oyo State Police Command yesterday arrested a 26-year-old school gate man, identified as Josiah Ayomide, over an alleged defilement of a 4-year-old pupil in school in Ibadan. The State Police Public Relations Officer Adewale Osifeso, while addressing newsmen at the police headquarters Eleyele in Ibadan, the state capital, said the victim had on August 29, 2025 lodged a complaint of pain in her vagina to her elder sister. He explained that the victim later told her mother that her school gate man had unlawfully raped her when she was in school. Osifeso added that the suspect confessed to the crime after the arrest. In another development, the command also arrested one Aziz Kolawole and Isa Fatai at the Soka Sanyo area for stealing goats around Ibadan and its environs, using a Toyota Matrix without a number plate. We were not fool.
First of all, the news is not something
It is not funny.
It's just the other one that is beneath it that is
It is not funny. Like a 4-year-old.
A 26-year-old man
child
to a 4-year-old child. What is enticing in a 4-year-old's
I'm
body?
telling you.
A 4-year-old doesn't have anything you would see and say, I like this girl's
Some
figure.
people are just
I like this
wicked,
girl's
Until-
shape.
I don't
until-
think
until-
that's going to like ease maybe on drugs.
I'm thinking
No,
because why
He's just
4-year-old?
No, you know, there are some people.
He's a pedophile.
He's a pedophile because how now? Just 4-year-old
Some people
child.
are so
Until-
heartless and very, very. I don't want to use harsh words because we're on air. They are very, very heartless. To think
Like
that,
I always say, until Nigeria starts castrating people that rape children, not even just children, even adults. But yes, so there are some adults that dress provocatively. That one is their problem. But children from like 2-year-old to 18-year-old, if they don't start castrating them, these people are not going to learn because the punishment is not that severe.
tell me what
like,
a 4-year-old will wear that you now feel like, okay, this girl is wearing something
very
sexy
sad,
and I want to just
yeah,
lay with
they are
her.
pedophiles. If they don't start castrating them, they are not going to.
He really needs to be castrated.
They should.
He really deserves serious punishment.
Serious.
That's
It is a
but
very,
that's
very
too
sad
big.
one. Like, seriously. I don't like the fact that I started on the sad note this morning. It has been already
It's never not even talk about the one that stole it.
No, that one
is
Those ones are good. Fine,
Stealing
stealing is not okay.
It's not okay,
Stealing is not right. But regardless,
We are
the first
human.
one
With
is very,
Toyota matches, they even
very,
bought
very
cars
out
to
of-
even. Exactly.
There's
There's a good deal.
Okay, still on the Punch newspaper this morning, CBT WAEC mandates 250 computers, CCTV for participating schools. The West African Examination Council has outlined key facilities schools must provide ahead of the full migration of the West African Senior School Certificate Examination to computer-based tests by 2026. Ahead of the examination, WAEC Mr. Lucky disclosed this yesterday during a sensitization program in Port Harcourt. According to him, schools must put in place a minimum of 250 functional laptops. I'm so sorry for that. And with 10 cents backups, a robust computer server capable for supporting 250 systems simultaneously and local area network setup. This is really funny, but this is Nigeria, for God's sake. Let me just stop here. This is Nigeria.
Which
we are not ripe for this.
Which
Tell
secondary
me,
school?
is
has
it
Computers,
200
everything, they
this
want to turn everything to computer based.
Which
We are not
secondary
ready for
school?
this. They just want to
Even
punish
in secondary
children.
school now, they are not building those computer labs again. They don't
At
have
all.
computer labs again.
Those are
all.
even build it. Thieves will go and raid it and take
I
everything
told you
away.
about that our own now. That's
No,
how it will
apart
happen.
from thieves self, in this Nigeria economy, you're not saying
Computers.
you are mandating 250
we are not
computers
just ready
and
for.
laptops.
We are not
They just
ready
want
for
to, maybe
this.
they want to
First
use
off,
this to
is
come.
it not this same year that we are in that glitches happen?
So
from
any school that
JAMB?
want to
I'm
register,
telling you,
start
from JAMB that's
WAEC
doing
now they should
computer-based
provide all
No,
this necessary.
they don't, maybe, no,
CCTV
maybe,
for
just
participants.
maybe, they want to use this to reduce the WAEC centers so that
Yes,
they will
yes,
be able to,
actually.
you know,
Curb map.
Yes.
because this
yes,
is just
yes.
not.
But
Sorry.
to think
In
that
Nigeria.
this year that we are in is the same year that glitches happen
Happened
from
from
JAMB.
JAMB, and then
has
there
been
was
doing
massive
CBT
failure.
for long.
Yes.
There was massive failure. To not think that another
WAEC for that
exam
matter.
body is wanting to adopt this
I'm
same
so sorry.
system.
I'm so sorry, WAEC. We are not right for
We are
this in
not-
Nigeria.
honestly.
Maybe for schools that are
Is
ready.
it Alore government community school that will have 250
Or
computers?
SUBEB that
Oh,
before
what
you
is
enter
it
their
called?
school, girl, you have to enter a canal before you
It
enter
can
their
be
school.
done.
that
Why are
they-
you limiting yourself? It can
No,
be done.
that's why you see,
Actually.
it's good to be realistic, fam. It's good to be realistic. Tell me, even this government that they are saying they are going to mandate this thing, can they provide those computers for the schools, for the
If
schools,
they can,
for the
then
government
there is no
schools?
problem at all.
Let's say yes. There are some standard private schools that can do this. Of course, there is, but it's
Well,
parents who are going to bear the pains.
You get.
Because they are going to
but
collect
the
this
thing-
money from the parents.
yes,
So what
think
are we
that
saying?
in a public school, like let's take St. Anthony for example, there used to be like 100 plus in classes.
Then in a
if
class.
if they want to like write WAEC,
WAEC.
other people from private schools that their parents cannot
Cannot
afford
afford
school
it,
fees, they'll
they
bring
join
them
them.
to public
Yes.
schools.
Tell me.
And you now expect a public school to
To
own
have 250
250
computers.
systems.
I
Yes.
think maybe they
Laptops,
want.
local
I
area.
think maybe they want to
Reduce
build
it.
up
a center,
Standard,
a
okay.
center where
Probably.
everybody will be doing
Right
their
in
exam
that
there,
place.
and they will be
Just
scheduling
like-
them for their time for exam. I
Probably,
think
that would
maybe
have
that's
made
what they want
sense,
to do.
but
Because
no,
for
but
them
from
to
this-
for all schools to have like 250 computers, I don't think that's possible.
It's not never. Do you know?
Never say never.
Do you know how all
Never say
these tips
never.
tips used to have more information than normal
Of course, of course. What are you
if
saying?
a tip should know that this school they have 250
50
systems.
computer.
I'm telling you, before the next morning, you would not see one.
Even before they write the exam, they would have taken all those
I
computers
everything.
away.
This is Nigeria,
Everything.
for God's sake. I beg you. No, they should really think about that again. No, they really should go back to their tables and design something that will fit this environment and
Fit
the
it
climate
very well.
condition in this
Paper to write paper.
Pen and paper. God, children are writing exam by 10
exam by
o'clock.
10 o'clock. Now we are advancing.
10 p.m. or not in the morning. or 10
Congratulations to
o'clock.
Nigerian students.
Yes.
Seriously.
On the Guardian newspaper, husband kills wife in a Ilorin community. Kwara State
Sarah, what's going
Commissioner
on
of
with your
Police.
metro this morning now?
My word.
Today is Friday, for God's sake.
Very sad.
It's not my fault. Kwara State Commissioner of Police Adekim Ojo has disclosed the gruesome murder of a housewife, Esther Enemo, allegedly by her husband Ekene Enemo in Egbejila community in Ilorin. According to the CP, a vigilant neighbor, Ahmad Salma, raised the alarm after noticing a suspicious individual locking the Enemo's house while Esther was reportedly inside. When questioned, the stranger claimed to be the younger brother of Ekene, who resided with his family in Mosha Gada village. Unsatisfied with the explanations, Salman knocked on the door but received no response. He then noticed blood stain on the fence and a wall, prompting him to alert other neighbors. A search of the premises, police said, led to the shocking discovery of Esther's mutilated body, dismembered from the neck to the waist with the head and arms missing. Further search efforts uncover additional body parts from the waist to the thighs, hidden under a covert, also without legs. Police investigation led to the arrest of Ekene Enemo, who confessed to killing his wife. What would the
This
wife
news
have
has been online since last week. They already knew the lady was dead, the woman
But
was
they
dead,
don't know
but they
the
did not
person that
know the
killed-
person that killed.
killed
The
her.
husband was not around when they saw the
Wow,
woman's
so the
skinny.
man-
So I think after further investigation and
it
all,
was
they
later-
learned that because the husband came back to that house, and it was during that time those neighbors now went to the police station and told the police that
the husband
okay,
is
the
back.
husband is around and so forth. And the husband
I
did
think the
not
man is
even
just-
the husband already, the neighbors, they already know the woman is dead. And the husband came
Was
home,
not around.
he met the wife and could
Dead
not even
already.
shout out that
That
my wife is dead or
dead.
something, and still stay inside her. I think that's why the neighbors now went to the police station, because this news has been online
But
since
to
I
think-
think last week.
The husband, I am very sure, is not a sane person. Because to think that you call you
What
came in
would
and
this
said,
wife have
it's
done
not
to
a matter of came in wife, as in wife. You people are married.
That gave birth
And you know-
children.
A lot is happening in this world. I'm telling you.
a lot.
A lot. How could
Latifah,
somebody think of
mutilating.
I don't know.
Even December that
I don't
body,
even know the
abortive
English
part.
that
Oh
I
my
want to
God,
use
the man is so happy.
Yeah, but me,
He's
I
very
used to say,
happy.
like I've been saying, I used to say if I am not married now, but it is very scary. I'm scared for single ladies that are not married now. I know it's not all the guys that are crazy out there, but I'm very scared because you don't even know. You don't know what this guy can do or what he
Who would
might
have even
do.
want that?
Of course, there are
killing your
sane
wife?
guys, but plenty of them out there.
to think that
they are
he
not
might
okay
probably
upstairs.
want to use
Because
this
how
woman
can you
for
be
money
okay?
ritual.
It might not be
But
money
those are
ritual. You might
the-
want to sell those parts.
What they said
For
here is
money.
that I
His
think
wife.
he
He
disposed
might not
the
actually want to
body.
use it. He's not disposing anything. He might want to
It's
sell
a lie.
it.
Dispose.
Dispose
Dispose the kidney.
He
If
might want to
dispose,
sell
he
it.
carry the entire body
The head and
go and
arms
dispose.
missing.
Ah,
Oh my
So
God.
I think that normal. If he
You
was
remove the head.
actually sane,
Remove the-
if he was actually sane, and the person is his wife, you enter inside, you met your
met
wife
her.
unconscious. Egba mi o, neighbors.
telling you, that is the
Exactly.
right
My
thing.
I that was
Yes,
why
the
the
first
neighbors. That was why everybody in the community went to go and meet the police
Okay.
officer, because
This is
they
it,
they
oh.
actually trailed him till he reached the house. And when he entered
did
entered
not-
the house. He spent like 2 days. He slept inside that house for 2 days,
With the
and the
body.
wife is
Oh
already
my
inside, dead, and you could not shout or asked for help. That's intentional. Like, he did it intentionally.
Very
I think
The second Abdurrahman we have in the law here.
God, I beg.
God help us.
Amen. Okay, away from all this metro this morning.
Away from the metro, we really need to do away from them.
Seriously, yeah, it really touches my mood. So yeah, let me go for Jonathan this time around. So on the Nation newspaper this morning, Nigerian politics full of liars, betrayers, says Jonathan. Former President Goodluck Jonathan has described Nigerian politics as full of betrayers and liars. You find it difficult to see somebody who will say the same thing in the morning and in the evening, Jonathan said. Yesterday, he spoke during the 70th birthday party of his former chief of staff, Chief Mike, in Benin, the Edo City capital. But he singled out Chief Mike, a former Edo State deputy governor, as reliable and a dependable ally, saying, I have witnessed a lot of betrayals, especially my 2015 elections, which he lost to the late President Muhammadu Buhari, and Mike is somebody who could take a bullet on my behalf. Maybe why?
Spare me.
He is somebody that you can take his word to the bank. Most other politicians, you cannot take their words to the bank. Alima, can I take your word to the bank? I need some 5 million right now.
So
they will tell you something the next one. He said he's very dependable to the SNDP. He cannot change his words. So he can take his word to the bank and collect money. What are you saying?
This news, is just...
They will tell you something the next 1 hour. They are saying another. But Mike does not do that. Many PDP chieftains have been calling on the former president to run in the 2027. Some of those inviting him to join the race for the PDP tickets include former Jigawa State Governor Sule Lamido, former Minister of Information Professor Jerry Gana, and Bauchi State Governor Bala Muhammad. But Jonathan has not responded to the call despite his wife, Dr. Patient Jonathan, in May declaring that her husband will support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who she claimed supported Jonathan to win the 2011 election. She promised to campaign in 2027 with First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Okay, so
this
Jonathan,
story, my eye, it's just like pot calling kettle black. That's it.
But I feel like Jonathan, out of all these politicians, when it was
someone that was the president before,
he was lucky.
Probably.
He was lucky that Nigeria wasn't messy during his period, because to think that I feel like everybody used to, before they get there, have this ambition that when I get there, I promise you Nigerians, I'm going to change it. But when they get there, they'll meet something else. When Jonathan was in power was when this Boko Haram stuff was like very, very much. That was when Chibok girls were like taking everything was happening. The only thing that people used to like paint him white is because during his time things weren't this expensive. Yes. So it was
and then the fact that during the election that former President Muhammad Buhari came in, he was the first president on seat that was not able to go for the next time. And then he succumbed, and then he was the first person to call Buhari, congratulations,
regardless.
That was why people, like, even if you are the one now, he had a special place in people's hearts. He expected that he's going to fight and not the fact that he's on seat. So he has a special place in people's hearts. I just felt like, and I believe that if this one comes out, say he wants to go for president, people will vote for him.
People will vote for him. Why? Because when he was there, it was
things
good. But the Nigeria of today, it cannot be changed under 4 years, no matter what anybody wants to do. You cannot come in 4 years and say that you want to eradicate all the poverty, all the insecurity. It is only going to take God's grace. Yes. And that God's grace is going to come with thousands of prayers backing it up. Because that's the only thing that can help Nigeria's situation at the moment. Prayers. Do you know the number of debts that Nigeria is owing? A lot. The other day we read news that Peter Obi was saying that amounting to $200 trillion or something.
It's crazy.
It's a lot.
And they are still on it. They want to borrow money.
A lot. Everything that we are doing, we are borrowing money. The footballers that we gave money the other day, we borrowed it. We don't have money.
Oh my God.
We are borrowing.
Then what do we now have in Nigeria? What do we now have in our account?
Before you know it, if all these white people want to say, okay, we want to collect our money, we'll go back to that time where they used to lock our grandpas.
That was one one guy said, this boro don't tire me. Maybe all those people they are borrowing money for should come and take all of us as slaves and take us to them.
I swear, it's going to the only thing that can help Nigeria now is just God's grace. Because a lot has been spoiled, a lot has happened. A lot of things are not normal anymore in this country. But then we just have to keep pushing it. Starting from us that were civilians, that we ourselves were cheating ourselves, to people up there that are cheating everybody together. Everything is yama.
It is.
Everything is yama.
It is.
Heading to the Royal News newspaper, Nigerians react as Tinubu depart for France, UK on vacation.
Okay.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has departed Abuja to begin his 2025 annual leave, which will last for 10 working days. According to a statement signed by a special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, the president will spend his vacation between France and the United Kingdom. He described the trip as a working vacation, noting that the president is expected back in the country after the short stay abroad. Meanwhile, a financial advisor and educator, Kalu Aja, has urged President Bola Tinubu to set an example by holidaying in Nigeria rather than traveling abroad. He was reacting to the statement by the presidency announcing that Tinubu has departed Abuja to begin a 10-day working vacation in Europe as part of his 2025 annual leave.
All this
What do you think?
It's still revolving around everything
we have been saying.
This person that is saying that he should rather rest in Nigeria. If he was the president, he would
also
not
do
rest.
more than that.
This person, his children are not here. His family members are not here. Everybody just wants to paint somebody black. That's it. Everybody wants to make Tinubu look like a bad person. Everybody wants to make sure that they are the only good person that is there. God is going to help all of us. Baba should rest well and come back and face
him going there does not mean that he
not
went to rest now.
It's
Because of us now. He went there to do some meetings and to rest now.
He should quickly go and come back and come and face everything that is going on with us.
Okay, away from that to another bad news, I guess. On the Daily Post newspaper this morning, Benue farmer loses finger, suffers severe injuries in fresh herdsman attack. A young farmer is battling for his life after being brutally attacked by suspected armed Fulani herdsmen in Zorov Council Ward, Goma local government area of the Benue State. The victim, who was working on his farm at the time of the incident, sustained severe injuries, including an amputated finger, deep cuts on his arm that severed veins, and significant head wounds. Medical personnel attending to him confirmed that his condition remains critical, putting his chance of survival at 50-50. He was initially taken to the police divisional headquarters in Najeebat before being transferred to a hospital where doctors are battling to stabilize him. Locals call on both the state and federal government to urgently intervene to end the recurring violence that has claimed many lives and displaced thousands in recent years. Imagine. This man is in his farm working and they came to attack him. Now tell me, how many people want to go to the farm?
Even the farmers are even scared of their life going to farm.
That's
why we say our food service
they are
now
very
very expensive
because
now.
we have so many people that are like farmers. They are born and raised to be farmers. But the fact that their lives are not secure, you can be in your farm and before you know it's everywhere. Who wants to die? Nobody. That's what we're talking about. That everything in this country.
Now tell me,
this
man's family, they say his life is at 50 that he's going to survive. Now imagine this man dies, God forbid he dies. Even his great grandchildren will never be farmers
They will not go to the farm anymore.
Because
somehow we want to survive in a country
the trauma would
without
never allow them to be able to go to the farm and work.
It's not possible for us to survive in a country without farmers.
Because
everybody cannot do without
border is even closed. So we are is the food that we are eating.
Aside from the border being closed, our soil is a very, very good soil. Everybody used to know Nigeria for their soil quality and everything like that. We have a lot of things. God blessed us a lot. But the only problem that we have is Nigeria itself. Like the governance.
I don't know who are those, even the terrorists that this ends me. What is their gain in doing all this?
Some people are just brutal in nature. Some people, if you are feeling pain, That's when they feel joy. That's when they feel like, I enjoy the way this girl is being paid. The sight of blood does nothing to them.
Those ones are social parts. You take that as your last. Our time is fast spent.
And lastly, on the Nation newspaper, Tinubu meets Ivas ahead to end to Rivers emergency rule. Ahead of the termination of the 6 months emergency rule in Rivers State, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Wednesday met with the administrator of the state, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, at the State House, Abuja. The emergency rule will terminate on September 18th, and suspended Governor Siminalayi Fubara is expected back in office. There was no statement from the presidency on what transpired at the meeting, but sources suggested they were part of consultations on the next step for the state. The president, who is on vacation, may not return to the country before the expiration of the emergency rule. So, I
pray that
what's it called? Siminalayi will now resume his office now.
Sort their differences.
They went to the president's office the other time and they
you can never say like Jonathan said.
Those people they cannot. I think it's his godfather.
And change it in the next hour.
They are unpredictable actually.
They are very, very
congratulations to him that is finally coming back to his office.
They are going to do well for the people of Rivers State.
Anything they'll do.
They'll be
God
okay.
is in control with them.
Yes,
they'll be okay.
Seriously.
Coco is that he's back in office.
Yeah,
congratulations to him.
So yes, thank you for listening, and that brings us to the end of newspaper review this morning on Emirates Radio, the special edition, of course.
Yes, the special edition.
For more details on the stories, you can visit the pages we've checked our newspaper.
Yes, continue to listen to Emirates Radio on our Radio Garden, our website, Facebook, TikTok, and our posts on Twitter. Femi is really doing some magic there, so and it's very beautiful to see. So yeah, do well to visit us on Twitter as well. Thank you for listening and have an amazing weekend. Today's Friday.
Yeah. And happy Maulid Nabi and also Juma Mubarak.
Happy weekends in advance. Everything. So yeah, I remain yours, Latifah Ibrahim-Arowona.
I am Misturah Issa.
And I am Alima Abdulsalam.
And I am Najeebat Oyerinde.
Thanks for listening.